This is the Christmas bounce. Okay. All right, we just gonna get it. Oh, probably one of the best sounds in the world. Cerveza. What's going on, beautiful people? I am the GrandMaster, and I also go by D-Ray, and I am your coach of the LA Guerrilla Tactics, and this is going to be an epic bout between us and the Las Vegas Golden Corviknights. I think is what his team name is. I know it's the Golden Corviknights. I don't know if it's the Sin City Corviknights or the Las Vegas Corviknights. Either way, we play Brendan, aka DarkDevil26. This is going to be a good matchup. If you're excited for it, do me a massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Please turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you guys get notified every single time we post a new video. So we're just going to talk about the team a little bit, hop into the matchup, and shout out to all the mothers out there. Today is Mother's Day. My beautiful wife is in the back. Say hi. You can't see. Go to the left in front of the TV. You got the Packers shirt on, even though she's not a Packers fan. She's doing a foot thing.
Yes, I am.
You look beautiful. Shout out to other mothers out there. I love you. It is Mother's Day. She is the mother of my two beautiful children. The day is done and we're going to play. So Brendan is waiting for us. We're just going to talk over the team real quick. Bless you. And go from there. So Brendan's got a very threatening team. His team is right below our mascot. He's got an Excadrill, one of my favorite Pokemon. Steel ground type. He does have a sand core with his Hippowdon and the Excadrill. Very thick sand setter defensively. He's got a Hawlucha, so he's got the sand core and he's got the unburdened core. So he's got a Hawlucha with Indeedee, so he has the Psychic Surge with the Psychic Seed. Very threatening core. So Indeedee is very good. I think it's a base 95 speed. Hit Psychics at like an absolute truck. Hawlucha hits like an absolute truck. Those four, very hard to deal with offensively. He's got a very good Dragon Grass type mon. And Appleton, very thick Pokemon. He has Wheezing. He's brought that a lot, so I think he's going to bring it now. Very good levitating / neutral gassing poison type Pokemon. Does get access to Toxic Spikes, and it's very fat on the defensive side. That's the 6 Pokemon I think he's going to bring. His bench has a Flareon, may or may not come. The fire type evolution hits like a truck. On the attack side, it may be special, but attack's a little bit better. Runs Guts, can run Flame, the Eating Flame ability. Flash Fire. It's got Flash Fire. And then Lapras. A very good water absorb Pokemon. So lots of immunities on his team. Very thick ice and water type mon. Morgrim, even though it's a pre-evolution to the Grimmsnarl, it's able to run dual screens with Prankster. And then he has a Morpeko. Morpeko! Very good dark and electric type mon. Very fast. Got Aura Wheel, Parting Shot, Rapid Spin, things of that nature. So what is the team we decided to bring? The first mon, let me actually pull this up before I start talking. The first mon we're going to bring is going to be baby girl Aria. Aria is showing up this week and it's going to probably be the MVP because you look at his team. I may be going crazy, but I don't see a knockoff user. I see no knockoff, which is absolutely awesome. So Clefairy, I could be wrong. I'm just doing this at first glance. I don't think he does. Anyway, Clefairy is coming with his Eviolite, obviously, with the Magic Guard ability, so that way we cannot get any rocks or toxic damage or burn damage. The EV spread that we have is very classic, 252 HP, 252 defense, and 4 speed death. We are running it with Moonblast, Flamethrower, Soft Boiled, and Cosmic Power. The idea is to set up as much as we possibly can in front of the Appleton. And yeah, just set up in front of the Appleton as much as we possibly can, or set up in front of the Hippowdon. If it's got Yawn, that's going to be a little bit more difficult, but typically we want to set up in front of the Hippowdon, get as much cosmic powers as we possibly can, and then rip through his team. His entire team falls to this if I can get enough boosts, because I can just soft boil up and reduce and take away all that damage. So very, very good Pokemon. Shout out to baby girl. The next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Serena, aka Summer. Serena is coming with the Sweet Veil ability. So Sweet Veil is going to be good in case he does bring a yawning Hippowdon because it cannot fall asleep. We're running it with leftovers. This is going to be our check to his ground type core. So his sand core maybe. His Excadrill and his Hippowdon, I switch into those every single time and I hit him really, really hard. Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to change that real quick. That is not supposed to be that. That's supposed to be Power Whip. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I'm going to change that real quick before the matchup. That's unfortunate. Alright, so it's supposed to be Power Whip, Play Rough, U-turn, and Rapid Spin. So I'm going to change that right before the matchup. Real quick, before we get started. That's really important. So I'll change that. And so yeah, Play Rough is there for the Appleton, U-turn is there for Pivot, Rapid Spin is there for the Hazards. Next one that we have is going to be D's Nuts, aka the Melmetal. Melmetal is going to be coming this week with the, oh my god, I totally just messed something up. Double Iron Bash, Ice Punch, Earthquake, and Substitute. Double Iron Bash is obviously there to hit the vast majority of his team. Ice Punch is there for the Appleton, is there for the Hawlucha. It's there for his Hippowdon, amongst others, right? And then Earthquake is there to be able to hit the Flareon, to be able to hit the Excadrill for super effective damage, and Substitute. So we're running a very fast set this week. So the Melmetal's coming with 164 in speed and the Jolly Nature, 252 in attack, 84 in defense, and then 4 in HP. The idea is to be able to outspeed a non-speed invested Lapras, Weezing, and a Flareon, I believe is what I decided to do, and a Flareon. So that way we can outspeed those and wreak havoc. So we want to be able to set up a Substitute in front of Weezing and hope that it goes for a Will-O-Wisp. And then if he has Flamethrower, that's fine. We'll outspeed it, go for Double Iron Bash, and with the 2-hit KO. We have a very high chance to flinch it, so we can kill that off. He probably will have Rocky Helmet, but we'll deal with it from there. Very, very threatening Pokemon in that regard. So Melmetal, very, very good. Next mon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Pangoro. So this is our next offensive Pokemon, Pangoro, aka Roman. Pangoro is going to be coming with the Mold Breaker ability because he does have thick fat on his Appleton, so that way we're able to hit that with an Ice Punch and still get 4 times super effective damage, and that way he is levitating. Weezing can take an Earthquake, Knockoff is there for stab and to get rid of items, and I'm forced to bring Brickbake over close combat because he does have the Morgrim, so if he does decide to bring dual screens, then we have to bring Brick Break to break those up. So that's going to be really bad for us if he brings screens, because we don't have Defog, so I have to bring Brick Break. So that's the idea behind that. The EV spread is going to be 196 in HP, 252 in attack, 60 in speed, running the Adamant Nature. So that is the Pangoro. The next mon that we have is going to be Go Chargers! Go Chargers, go! Raichu Alola is coming with Surge Surfer in a very cool set. We are running it with 12 in HP, 36 in defense, 252 in special attack, 200 in speed, and then we're running it with Thunderbolt, Psychic Surf, and Electric Terrain. Yes, Electric Terrain. So the idea behind this is we're able to eat a hit from Hawlucha if it's not boosted. We're able to we can eat a Choice Banded Hawlucha, Adamant, and either kill it back with Thunderbolt, or we can set up an Electric Terrain, be faster than it, and then we can outspeed from there. We do outspeed a Adamant max speed, so we have to gauge damage. We outspeed a Adamant max speed Hawlucha unburdened with Electric Terrain. The boosted Thunderbolts is going to be awesome against this team. Surf is there to hit Excadrill and Hippowdon. Psychic hits the Weezing, and it also hits the Hawlucha if we have to. So that could be clutch, depending on what berry he may bring. Maybe he brings a different berry and he doesn't even bring the core of the Psychic Terrain. But yeah, that's the idea behind the Raichu. We're bringing it with Air Balloon, so we're able to switch into an Earthquake from a Choice Banded locked into Excadrill, or if he only has Earthquake on his Hippowdon and that's it, we completely wall it and we can just set up for days, obviously, because he's not going to be able to hit us, so that's going to be pretty good for us. The next mon that we have, the last mon, is going to be our Mantine. Mantine goes in again this week. So we're running it with Damp Rock, and it's going to be coming with the Swift Swim ability. The EV spread is going to be just enough speed to outspeed a max speed Jolly Hawlucha under Rain, non-unburdened boosted, because that's all we really need it for. We're running it with Scald, Hurricane, Roost, and Rain Dance. So Rain Dance is our making rain, and under Swift Swim we get the speed that we need. Hurricane and Scald combination rips through his entire team, just absolutely murders his entire team. It is so good against this squad. So hopefully this will put in the work. It's not necessarily all that strong, but you know, with 212 in each. 212 in HP, 12 in defense, 252 in special attack, modest nature, 32 in speed. It's going to be really, really good for us against him. So this is going to be the team. We're going to hop into the matchup, and I will see you guys over right now. Well, I'm actually going to fix this arena, and then we'll head over. Boom. We are in the battle. Let's take a sip. It's about that time, baby. So, like I said in the team builder, the 6 that I think is going to bring us down below the screen. And let's see if we are correct. Calm the game jitters. Chill out. Relax. Everything is gonna be okay. Boom. Alright, what we got? What you got, Brendan? What you got for me, fam? Let's see. Bro, we got we have the biggest dong in the history. I'm just kidding. That's to quote a good bud of mine. Shout out to Kyle A. So but for real though, we out that bit with the big PP energy. We got 100% correct. So that means we prepped perfectly. Let's just see if we can execute it. That's gonna be the big thing, right? So looking at his team, so first before that, I'm actually gonna get rid of Flareon, Lapras, Morgrem, and Morpeko. What do you lead with? There's a possibility he may want to lead with his Weezing. So if he leads with the Hippowdon, we can set the rain right away. Do we really have any like downside in leading that? Mantine? Show the tech right away? That wouldn't be very ideal. But I mean, it'd be a good. I think Mantine may be the play to do so. So we're gonna bring in Happy. Expecting probably maybe Hippowdon lead. If it's not Hippowdon, maybe the Indeedee or possibly the Appleton. So we'll see. But we're all locked in. We're ready to go, baby. LA Guerrilla Tactics, Las Vegas Golden Corviknights, NCP. Ding ding ding. Let's get it. All right, fam. So, what do we have? What do we have? Again, happy Mother's Day out there to all the mothers. We appreciate you, mamas. This thing is threatening Thunder Punch. He doesn't have an electric type, but I want to scout if he does indeed have the Thunder Punch, because if he has Thunder Punch, then he's gonna go for it here. If he has Thunder Punch, he's gonna go for it here. So if he goes for a Thunder Punch, our play is to bring in. I think Arya's our play regardless. So let's do that. So he doesn't have Thunder Punch. Salmonella. Let's start setting up, baby. Should we just start setting up like right out the get-go? I kind of want to do that. So he switches out, which tells us he probably, most likely, does not have Thunder Punch. So I'm going to test the waters, and I'm going to go for Cosmic Power. So let's do that. Is it early? Probably. But we'll see. He withdraws, which is great. So if he brings in the Drill, Arthritis, what is that? Okay, that's this thing. Alright, Weezing. He can Toxic us. I saw that. You see, but the thing is, when it leaves, I won't receive toxic damage. So here's the thing, right? So Weezing, let's just say that you are this set, right? So you're level 50. Sludge Bomb does 20. Oh, that's wrong. Clefairy. It does half. But if we are at +1 speed def, it does 38. Flamethrower is going to be doing 18 to 21%. I want to see what he wants to do. I really want to see what he wants to do. It goes for a Sludge Bomb. 18 to 21%. So that's 111. And he poisons me. 111. So that did. So I'm at 63%. So that was 37%. So that's about what he's got. So he goes for the Sludge Bomb. We're going to continue to receive damage, which is unfortunate. So I'm actually going to switch out here. I'm going to bring in Melmetal. Thinking he's going to go for another Sludge Bomb. If he goes for Flamethrower, then good play. But let's see. Toxic Spikes. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We have no way to remove those, which is really unfortunate. We're going to end up getting Toxic on our thing there. So we're actually going to go for a Substitute. From that damage, it looks like he's non-speed invested, and we invested... Okay, cool, so we get behind a sub. Neutralizing gas wears off. In comes the Hippowdon. So this thing coming in tells me that it is going to be Rocky Helmet. That's what that tells me. So, Melmetal against Hippo. If it's a physical wall, let's see. Double Iron Bash does half. But we're going to take some damage. I kind of want to see... I'd rather take one iron. I would rather go for Ice Punch and take... I would rather go for Ice Punch and take one round of Rocky Helmet and find out if he has it versus two with Double Iron Bash. So do you have Rocky Helmet? Oh, we freeze him! Brendan, I'm so sorry. And he does have Rocky Helmet, but we do freeze him. Which is very, very unfortunate. I'm so sorry, bro. That sucks. That sucks a whole lot. That really, really does. So now that I know he has that, I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. We don't want to get any more Rocky Helmet damage. We're behind a sub. There's no reason for us to switch out. Earthquake is going to be doing 18 to 21%. That's really unfortunate for him. I've had that luck all Generation 8, and that's not fun. That's not fun whatsoever. We'll Ice Punch him when we get to the point where we can knock him out. Which is actually now. Which is actually probably now. But we can continue to get some leftovers recovery back, so I'm actually just going to go for another Earthquake. Or if he wants to bring in the Hawlucha. Well, if he brings in Hawlucha, we can just Ice Punch it the next turn. So let's just go for another Earthquake. That's unfortunate for him, man. That sucks. Man. I mean, it's awesome for us. Don't get me wrong. It's an awesome situation to be put in. But it doesn't feel good, you know? To get frozen after the first Ice Punch. Oof. So we've shown him so he withdraws maybe the Hawlucha. Arthritis. So he's neutralizing gas. Which means that our Iron Fist is gonna go away. We go for an Earthquake. This is gonna be super effective damage. Is it a 2-hit KO? It is a 2-hit KO. We're behind a sub, and we outspeed. So we're in a really good position right now, like a really, really good position. I didn't see how much damage that did. But I mean, that's the only play we have to make, right? Our Iron Fist is gone. He's not Levitate. Let's just go for another Earthquake. If he switches out to Hawlucha, we can just Ice Punch it the next turn. And let's get as much damage back as we possibly can. We should be able to outspeed this, and this will shock him. So he does outspeed us. He has a little bit of speed investment. Okay. I think we kill it here. Melmetal kills Wheezing. Which is great for Clefairy. Absolutely awesome for Clefairy. We knock it out. We do. Okay. Melmetal kills Wheezing. The Hippowdon sticks around, which is a smart play by him because now he's able to bring back in the sand for his Excadrill. So because he saved his Hippowdon, that tells me that his Excadrill is Sand Rush because he wants to save... Excuse me. He wants to save his sand for later. So the Wheezing is gone. What else can we use our Melmetal for, really? If this thing decides to come in, he's going to go for a... which is a really interesting play, to be honest, because... I mean, it gives him his boost with this Hawlucha. That's the only thing that I can think of. Right? He's going to go for a Mystical Fire. What do we really need Melmetal for? It's really good for Ice Punching the... Well, that's what we have Pangoro for. So, I mean, our play, I think, is to go for Double Iron Bash. So, let's go for Double Iron Bash. We're going to live a Mystical Fire. So, it goes for Mystical Fire. So, we eat that. Gets a special attack drop, which is 100% with that move, and you kill it. Yeah, cool. Metal kills, and down goes the Psychic Terrain. Kills NDD. Alright, cool. So down goes the Indeedee. So we're in a phenomenal position. Metal is putting in the finest of the work. Shout out to D's Nuts. For those who don't get that reference, it's supposed to be for, you know, because my name is D-Ray. D, he's my nut. D's Nuts. Duh. I just dropped my coaster. That's a mortal sin to put your thing on a surface. Anyway, so now he's able to kill me. So, in case for whatever reason he decides to try and set up here, because there's no real switching for me to make, honestly. There's nothing I can really do. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for a substitute. If he wants to get cheeky and try to set up a swords dance, goes for close combat. That's fine. Okay, cool. All right, so oh, sorry. Halucha kills metal. I think our play is to, let's see, metal. I think our play is to go into Raichu, right? Yeah, our play is to go into Raichu. We can eat anything that he wants to go for, unless he's got Throat Chop. If he's got Throat Chop, then that would be very, very, very bad. Halucha. Psychic Terrain is up, so let's go for a boosted Psychic Terrain. Does he have Throat Chop? He withdraws, which is great. So now he no longer has his boosty. So in comes this thing. We're gonna go for a boosted Psychic, which does pretty good damage, and we get the Spadef drop. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Appleton. Gotta learn to play faster. That's what we learned against Mario B, right? Alright, that did that, and then I'm not really threatened by anything this thing wants to go for, but I do still want to kind of keep it for the Halucha. But it may be good to take advantage of the -1 Spadef. -1 Spadef, 62% max. What is the play here to switch out into? I think that we should actually switch out. But what do we switch out to? I think we switch to Roman. And the reason why we want to switch to Roman is because I do want to still keep the Halucha healthy. Sorry, the Raichu healthy for the Halucha. For long term, right? For long term. If we can get an electric terrain up, we are faster than any sand rushing Excadrill. So we are a mold breaker on our Pangoro, which means that an Ice Punch is going to murder this thing to the next dimension. So he withdraws. Well, actually, it actually wouldn't kill. But he switched out anyway. He's going to give us Alec Baldwin instead. So then that means he's going to bring in Drill. Okay. Alrighty. Did it die? Did it not die? It didn't, it lived. I'm gonna go for a knockoff in case he decides to switch. Alrighty. Pangoro. The race to turn to sand, which is good. Pangoro. Kills. Yeah, Powdon. Sweet. So Roman is not null and void. I should have actually gone for an Earthquake though. That was actually a misplay. But then if this thing comes in, you know. I could still save this for Appleton. What do we do here? Do we sack off Pangoro? No, I'm gonna bring in Arya here. I'm gonna bring in Arya. Clefairy against a Hawlucha. If you're adamant, OU Unburden, should say you're that set. And if you are adamant max attack, that is going to do 22% max. U-turns, okay? In comes the drill. Hello, Excadrill, nice to meet you. Mantine. Happy. Against an Excadrill. Yep. Sand Rush. If you're Drawly. Here's what we do. We bring in Summer. This is our check. Summer is our check, even though we're gonna take Toxic from the spikes. We bring in Summer. Shout out to the wife. Love you, bro. Alright. Ironhead shouldn't be doing all too much. Earthquake, that does even less. Ooh! Down to 131. Wow. That did a lot. 26%. You're adamant, sir. You are adamant, sir. I'm gonna go for a Rapid Spin. And the reason why I want to go for a Rapid Spin is because we can eat another hit. X-Scissor. We still eat that. He has X-Scissor. Earthquake in that. How many turns of sand does he have left? Oh, there it goes! I'm faster now! Am I faster now? Yes, sir! That ended up working out just like how I needed it to. I actually don't think I got speed though, which is unfortunate. Oh, don't live to the Toxic. That sucks. Alright. So what's my play now? My play is to go into Happy. Right? Yeah. Did the Hawlucha die? I don't think the Hawlucha died. No, I think I got that wrong. So it's Hawlucha's still here. You're gone. So you're gone. Unfortunately, Melmetal's gone. So we're gonna reveal the tech, and we are going to go for Rain Dance. Yes, that is the play. We're gonna go for a Rain Dance. You withdraws. Is this game? You withdraws. Is this game? Does this thing get Electric Stab that I don't know about? Do you get Electric Stab that I don't know about? So we get our... Oh, that's funny. Pangoro kills Hippowdon. And then what killed what? Excadrill kills... Oh, dude, I need to work. My timer is not there. So we're going to go for Hurricane. Excadrill kills... Serena. Go for Hurricane. See how much damage this does. Oh! Doesn't kill, but pretty close. Leech Seed. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Do you have Protect? Do you have Protect? Nothing's stopping me from going for this again. I don't think I have too much health for this Leech Seed to be of concern to me. I think that does Mantine clean again? Does Mantine clean? Happy, do it again, buddy. Come on, man. Happy, let's do it again, buddy. Let's do it again, buddy. Pangoro's actually gone as well, so I should put Pangoro. Pangoro's also gone. So we've got 3 Mons left, and he's got 3 Mons left. Yeah, 3 to 3. No, 4. Wait, who died? I'm not even keeping track. No, Pangoro's still here. I'm so dumb. I kept Pangoro around for this, but it's gonna be good for a sack. But it's looking like Mantine's gonna pull it out for us. He withdraws. Okay. So Pangoro could take care of that later. In comes this thing. You're not choice scarfed. You die. Okay. Is he trying to stall out? I don't think that that's the right move to do. But it's his world. We're living in it. But we're fast now. We outspeed this. We go for a Scald, and even in the rain, I think we may even kill the Appleton. If we get a burn and we don't kill it, then we kill it. But yeah, looking good. Shout out to Mantine. Shout out to Mantine. He withdraws. He's trying to stall out the rain. That's what he's trying to do. So this is 4 times resisted. Stab in the rain. Okay. He's gonna keep getting damage off. What he's doing is he's putting his Excadrill in range for Raichu. That's what he's doing. He's putting his Excadrill in range for Raichu. There's nothing that this thing can really do to me, so I think I just keep going for damage, and we're gonna go for a Hurricane. We're just gonna keep going for damage. Does Excadrill take another Hurricane? We're Damp Rock, so I'll check how many rain turns we have next time. But we need to save some time because we need to be more analytical with our plays, but we need to start doing it faster. I gotta find little ways to do that, whether if it's in like the game animations or not, but we'll see. But it's looking good. Go for Hurricane. He's gonna let us kill it. Sweet. Sweet. Mantine kills Appleton. Very nice. Appleton is gone. All we have left is the Hawlucha and the Excadrill, which are both gonna die to Mantine. Mantine's gonna pick up 3 kills, bro. That's fucking crazy. I think we could just go for a Hurricane. We outspeed this. We outspeeded a Jolly max speed, non-unburden Hawlucha with the investment that we have. What? Wait, what just happened? Did I not do that right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not do that correctly? Did I do it for an Adam? Did I do it for Adam and not Jolly? Daniel. You bastard. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go for this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What is the most optimal play here? We have some time. We're in towards the end game. Hawlucha dies to Thunderbolt. But I think what we could do is we live anything that he wants to go for regardless. We outspeed Excadrill. So, I mean, we go for Thunderbolt. Or we can go for Psychic for damage on both. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for Psychic and get damage on both. Don't have Throat Chop. Stone Edge. He misses. Okay, that wouldn't have killed anyway. That wouldn't have mattered. Stone Edge from an he's Jolly, so he has to be Jolly. That doesn't kill. That does 62.7% max. So that doesn't matter. That does not matter. Raichu kills Hawlucha. Alright, and then now we pick up the last kill with Raichu. Raichu's gonna clean. Raichu kills Drill. Sweet. Excelente! Very, very good. We really needed this win. Like bad. Like real bad. He does take out Happy, so we're gonna win this game 3-0. GG's to my good friend DarkDevil26, aka Brendan. Amazing human being. He's genuinely a really great guy. I love him. He hops into the DMs and checks how I'm doing, see how the family's doing. He's the commissioner of the IBL, the International Battle League, so he's got a lot on his plate. Please do me a massive favor, guys. Go down to the description below. Subscribe to his channel if you aren't already, because like I said, this man is very genuine. I love him. He's very funny. He was actually on the podcast as well. So he was a guest on the GrandMaster's table. I'll actually leave a link down in the description below to that episode for DarkDevil26 if you guys want to check that out as well. So he's an awesome guy. I loved him. So yeah. We're going to pick up a dub. Big 3-0 commanding win. Shout out to Mantine for doing such crazy work. Now that we are no longer under the pressure of the timer, I actually want to check to see if I goofed that. Mantine. Hawlucha, if you're Jolly max speed, you hit 187 speed. Swift Swim doubles your speed. And Mantine's speed is 32 EVs modest, so I'm 94. So 94 times 2. Yeah, I outspeed you. Unless I misinterpreted the mechanic, because Swift Swim should double your speed, right? So if I'm under the rain, I can click rain here. I'm 188. You have to be scarfed. You're scarfed? Hawlucha. Did I not see him have Psychic Seed with the Indeedee? I have to replay that back, or I'm gonna ask him in the DMs if he was scarfed, because I don't recollect him being Psychic Seed actually. And if he is, then that's not a misplay, because at the end of the day I still had to sack off Mantine to get Raichu in at full health to be able to eat a hit and then kill it. Yeah, so no, we made all the right plays there. It doesn't matter. We made all the right plays. And the Stone Edge doesn't, the Stone Edge, if he's adamant max attack, Stone Edge does to Raichu, just to give you guys the calc, does 68.6% max, 68.6%. So we're at full. It didn't matter. We kill it with Psychic, and then next control comes in. We kill that with Surf. So GG's to my man Brandon again. So yeah, that was awesome. We're gonna pick up a dub. Hopefully we can keep this streak going towards the end of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna give some love in to my wife, and I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night, and above all else, be nice. Peace.